Hi, I'm Molly McGarrick, Secretary of the Department of Health and Social Services. It's Public Recognition Week, and I am so excited to celebrate all of the hardworking public servants. Your dedication to the work that you do and to the people of Delaware, especially over the last 3 years, has been inspirational. Without flinching, you took on new roles, found new ways to provide services, and created safer pathways to reach clients and to have clients reach us. And now, as things shift yet again, your responses to the changing landscape continues to inspire me. The work that you do day in and day out helps keep tens of thousands of Delawareans safe, healthy, housed, and fed. You, the public servants, provide the services Delawareans need and expect from their government. And so often you do it without any recognition. Thank you so much for choosing to be public servants, and I am so honored to be your colleague.
The Governor's Team Excellence Award program was created to encourage teamwork in state government by recognizing groups of employees working together and using continuous quality improvement tools to deliver superior customer service, improve work processes, reduce costs, and deliver innovative ways of doing business. This program includes the Champions Award and the Commitment Award. The Champions Award recognizes teams that demonstrate a superior level of knowledge and use of continuous quality improvement tools and techniques. To be eligible for this award, teams must also have produced tangible results that lead to significant increases in efficiency, customer satisfaction, and cost savings. I am pleased to announce the recipients of the 2022 Champions Award. Our first recipient is the Bridge Buprenorphine Induction Program team from the Department of Health and Social Services. This team was led by Francis Marty and nominated by Joanna Champney.
Congratulations, TMD Sam. This is Joanna Champney, Division Director at the Division of Substance Abuse and Mental Health. I am filled with pride that you are receiving this prestigious Champions Award as part of the Governor's Team Excellence Award program. Through your hard work, patients who come to our Bridge clinics are now able to access immediate treatment with buprenorphine to address their opiate use disorders. Bridge clinics exist to help meet people where they are, to address their substance abuse and mental health issues without having to wait for appointments that can take days or even weeks. The team receiving this award created the logistics and the protocol and recruited the staff to help us provide the treatment that will ultimately help reduce opioid overdose deaths in the state. Our Bridge clinics, located in each county, have become an invaluable place where people can walk in and receive an assessment and get linked to behavioral health supports. Your work to provide buprenorphine medication in the clinics ensures that we are serving our community in another much-needed way. This past year, the state has slowed the increase of overdose deaths. We still have much work to do, but immediate access to medication to help people treat their addiction is crucial in fighting the opioid epidemic. Thank you for being part of the solution and for working so hard to ensure that our clinics are meeting the needs of our patients. Congratulations again, and thank you for being part of the DSAM team.
Our next recipient is the Gun Violence Intervention Delaware Operations Team. This team was a collaboration of employees from the Department of Health and Social Services, Department of Correction, Department of Services for Children, Youth, and Their Families, Department of Safety and Homeland Security, Delaware State Police, and the Department of Justice. This team also worked with members of the Dover and Wilmington Police Departments. It was led by John Cook and nominated by Daniel Walker.
Hi, I'm Daniel Walker, the Deputy Secretary for the Delaware Department of Health and Social Services. The Group Violence Intervention, or GVI team, is an interagency organization consisting of individuals from the Division of Social Services, Department of Corrections, Department of Support for their Children, Youth, and Their Families, the Delaware Department of Justice, Delaware State Police, Wilmington Police Department, and the Dover Police Department. GVI is a national model that we have implemented in Wilmington and the broader Newcastle County area and are excited to have expanded to Dover. I nominated the GVI Delaware operations team because of the hard work they have done to take this project from an idea to a reality. GBI, an initiative of the Family Services Cabinet Council, was initiated in 2019, and since their inception, Wilmington has seen a 25% drop in murders, 35% drop in shooting incidents, and 26% drop in shooting victims over the last 3 years. Their work has begun to shift the dynamic of gun and group violence in the first state. The future of Delaware continues in a hopeful direction, and I hope we all can continue to work together and keep this important work moving forward to keep all Delawareans safe.
Our third team is the Casio Mill Road Clankers team from the Department of Transportation. This team was led by Scott Neidert and nominated by Mark Lutz.
Hi, I'm Shantae Hastings, Deputy Secretary and Chief Engineer for the Department of Transportation. I'm so excited to introduce the 2022 Governor's Team Excellence Champions Award recipient, the Casio Mill Clankers team. What do you do when you have a bridge hit over 70 times by overheight vehicles? You assemble an amazing team to come up with a creative and unorthodox solution, Clankers. Clankers have even developed their own dedicated following, a Facebook page, t-shirts, Halloween costumes, decorations, and ornaments. Clankers are comprised of heavy-duty plastic suspended from steel mast arms that span the roadway. When struck, a vehicle is too tall to pass under the bridge, prompting the driver to turn around safely. Specifically, the Clankers enhance the safety, reliability, and convenience for a commuter route serving nearly 15,000 vehicles per day, while also reducing the potential for serious injuries, fatalities, and impacts to local commerce. Unique, fast-paced projects like the Casio Mill Road Clankers with innovative hands-on problem solving align with DelDOT's goal to develop and maintain a place where talented and motivated employees love to work and can be national leaders in transportation. DelDOT's team quickly realized that customary traffic safety countermeasures and construction plans would only extend so far in curbing Casio Mill Road's overheight vehicle crash history. Problem solving in the moment to proactively address long-term maintenance, safety, and operational issues was crucial, and having the trust of DelDOT's executive leadership to professionally think outside of the box and gamble on a relatively unproven countermeasure was remarkable. Please join me in congratulating the Casio Mill Road Clankers team for their innovation, collaboration, and determination to solve this long-standing problem. We plan to use their solution at other locations experiencing similar issues throughout the state.
Please join me again in congratulating the recipients of the Governor's Team Excellence Champions Award. The Governor's Team Excellence Commitment Award recognizes teams who have initiated their quality journey and whose work processes, use of quality improvement tools, and results demonstrate an appreciation and commitment to continuous quality improvement. It's my honor to announce the recipients of the 2022 Governor's Team Excellence Commitment Award. Our first recipient is the Shoreline and Waterway Management Section Beach Crew from the Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Control. This team was led by Jesse Hayden and nominated by Terry Deputy.
My name is Terry Deputy, DENREC's Director of Division of Watershed Stewardship. It is an honor to nominate DENREC's Division of Watershed Stewardship Shoreline and Waterway Management Section Beach Crew for the 2022 Governor's Team Excellence and Commitment Award. Delaware's coastal beach and dune systems is our first line of defense, helping to protect property and critical infrastructure from being inundated and destroyed by the impact of storms. The sustainability and integrity of the resource is the primary responsibility of the beach crew. Their work is year-round, regardless of the summer heat or winter cold, repairing the ongoing effects of beach erosion. The team is also responsible for helping to maintain safe pedestrian and vehicle access to the beaches through hundreds of crossover points while ensuring the integrity of the protected dunes. An unexpected late season 2022 nor'easter storm created significant damage to our coastal resort beaches approximately 2 weeks prior to Memorial Day. The beach crew responded with the all-hands-on-deck call to action by tracking the impending storm, conducting on-the-ground assessments of damage, developing a restoration strategy, communicating a plan of action, and implementing a plan to assist with assistance from our local partners. The restoration work began in South Bethany, the community worst hit by the storm, moved south to north. A critical determining factor in the success of this effort was the level of internal and external communication by the Beach crew to galvanize and leverage needed resources across so many communities. Open lines of communication and relationships previously established for Beach crew community leaders helped to facilitate agreement regarding the work that our partners could do themselves and to help us understand their priorities for needed assistance. This best practice of relationships paid dividends when needed and allowed the restoration plan to move forward with no resistance ahead of schedule. In less than 2 weeks after the storm, the Beach crew, along with its municipal and local partners, substantially completed crossover gradings in all communities from Boracay Beach to South Bethany ahead of the Memorial Day weekend. Some dune crossovers remain closed for safety reasons. This 2-week effort by the Beach crew to move sand, which required moving people, fuel, equipment, trucks, and paperwork necessary to restore so many access points across so many communities is unprecedented. Climate change will continue to challenge our resolve and resilience to recover from unpredictable and increasing severity of storms. Denver's Beach crew and community leaders demonstrated the hallmarks that represent the 2022 Governor's Team Excellence Award: best practice, sustainability, scalability, and leverage.
Our next recipient is the Consumer Reporting Form Replatforming team from the Department of Health and Social Services. This team was led by Michael Williams and Lisa Ragg and nominated by Chris Frazier.
My name is Chris Frazier, and I'm the Deputy Chief of Research and Evaluation for the Division of Substance Abuse and Mental Health. It was my honor and privilege to nominate the Consumer Reporting Form Replatforming team for the Governor's Team Excellence Award. This multi-agency, multidisciplinary team is made up of employees from both DSAM and the Department of Management Services Information Resource Unit. And today I'm again honored to say congratulations to the team for winning this award. The replatforming project is focused on updating the infrastructure for data collection, reporting, and analysis that is required for DSAM to stay compliant with our federal and state obligations. The team, however, took it a step further by working to improve the tools and processes to ensure that data collection would be more efficient, of a higher quality, trauma-informed, and outcome-driven. Additionally, the team embraced innovation and collaboration from inception by embracing agile methodology as the project management framework and working closely with subject matter experts and stakeholders at all levels of the organization. Seeing the team demonstrate collaboration, innovation, flexibility, and drive led me to nominate them for the Governor's Award. But more importantly, these attributes have led them to achieve the goals set out for the project, as well as strengthen relationships between both agencies. Once again, I want to say congratulations and keep up the good work.
Our last recipient is the DMV On the Go team from the Department of Transportation. This team was led by Amy Anthony and nominated by Kathleen Beasley.
At the Delaware Division of Motor Vehicles, we're always looking for ways to streamline our services in order to better assist our customers. In late 2018, our DMV On the Go bus entered retirement. It had served its residents well, but it needed repairs and maintenance, neither of which was cost effective. And although it was hard to say goodbye, we needed to look toward the future. So how do you issue a driver's license, ID card, register, or title a vehicle miles away from a brick and mortar DMV location? You put together the most talented team of professionals and ask them to design and build a mobile DMV contained in a 45-foot trailer. Boy, did they deliver. But it wasn't always easy. Not only was it built out during COVID when supply chain shortages were affecting so many industries, but not everything we utilize on a daily basis at DMV is designed to fit in a 45-foot trailer, much less duplicated into 4 fully functional workstations. But the DMV On the Go team worked miracles. Thanks to this amazingly talented group, residents visiting the trailer can do anything they would do at one of our 4 brick and mortar locations, with the exception of driver improvement and uninsured motorist services, inspections, and trusts. It's ADA accessible, fully air conditioned, features a wheelchair ramp, has an awning in case of bad weather, and somehow the team even found room to include a fridge. Last year, the trailer made its debut, serving over 1,000 customers between its Wilmington and Seaford remote locations, and it even spent 10 days at the Delaware State Fair. Plus, we're just a few weeks away from kicking off our 2nd season. And it's all thanks to our DMV on the Go team, which is why I was excited to nominate them for the Governor's Team Excellence Commitment Award. It's with great pleasure that I join you today, not only to congratulate them, but to recognize all they've done for the department, the division, and their community. Thanks, everyone. You're all incredible.
Please join me in congratulating all the nominees and recipients of the Governor's Team Excellence Commitment Award.
In addition to recognizing today's recipients, I'd like to thank the 2022 Selection Committee members for taking time out of their schedules to carefully review every nomination and for making the very hard decisions about who will receive these awards. And I'd like to extend a special thank you to agency recognition coordinators for not only helping make this celebration possible, but also for their dedication and work throughout the year to recognize the efforts and accomplishments of state employees. To learn more about this year's recipients and the statewide recognition program, visit dhr.delaware.gov/training. Thank you.